Oh, hello, you undersea mass sponge migrators. It is I, Sam of SG1, coming at you for another Transformers Transformation review thingy. Yes, this time we're taking a look at Generation 1 Seacons. I have reviewed these before, but I like the Seacons. I'm going to review them again. So, we have Snaptrap, Scalar, Overbite, Seawing, Nautalator, and Tentakill. So, we'll have a look at them individually, and then we'll merge them into Pirannacon, and then good times will be had. So, okay, so what we'll do is we'll just move everybody off to the side just for now, and we're going to take a look at Tentakill, sorry, who is I believe, a giant colossal squid or an Architeuthis squid. Yeah, so let's take a look at him there. I love his face, it's really cool. I wish they'd painted the teeth in there, but it's really cool. This is the reissue, by the way. That'll become evident a bit later. Yes, I recently did a Toy Hacks video on these guys. Just added some extra details to them, which is pretty nice. So anyway, yeah, so we've got some nice details going on there. You can attach the weapons, you can have an attack mode, which is pretty cool. I like the tentacles there. You've got 6 done in this white, and you've got these like claws on the middle ones there. You've got these extra legs here, and some more tentacles at the back there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like the colour scheme on this guy. That's get his head all hidden away. Yeah, so I do like the colour scheme. The blue, the sort of teal, the little bit of green there, and the neon 90s extreme pink, even though this came out in 88, I want to say. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's zoom in and take a closer look at some of these details. There we are. You've got some nice sucker detail going on there. Same, like I say, same with these ones as well. And you've got these claws going on. These would be the larger tentacles on a squid. Then you've got the really cool face sculpt. I do like the face sculpt. Just wish the teeth were painted in. Which is really nice. You've got some nice sort of deep sea diver thing going on with his other legs there. And then you've got the tentacles at the back as well. Not as detailed as the ones on his arms, but you know, it is what it is. And you got the detail in the back there. And that's pretty much it, really, for the old Tentakill. So we're going to take him to weapon mode first, because these all turn into weapons. Because unlike the other Scramble City combiners, you get 6 guys with you get 6 with this one. So what you do is you just take the guns off and then you reattach them thus, like so. So you get like a double-sided blaster. So to remember how to do it, basically, I think you just move these out of the way like that, and then you pull out the tentacles, and then you pull what will become his legs in for robot mode. So you almost take it to robot mode essentially. So you pull that back around like that, just fold it back in, and then you put the barrel in there like that, and then you take this bit, what will be part of his chest, and there is a gun. Now they all come with these as well, these little stands. So what you can do is you can actually, because you've got the combiner port on the top there, and what you can do is you can, if he wants to do it, come on. Well, what you do it, come on. You can tell I don't do this very often, don't you? They're usually in Pirannacon mode. There we are. He can do that, and he can rest on his base there like that. So you can have like a mining operation going, and you can have him sort of sweeping the areas there. Yes. So we'll just undo him from that, and we'll move that out of the way. We'll take him to robot mode. So basically, we'll actually take him back to squid mode. Yes, this is Squidward. Yes. I can't believe I didn't make that joke earlier, but there we are. Yeah, there he is, back to Squidward mode. Yeah, so you take the guns off, and then to transform him, quite simple. Like most Scramble City combiners. Like I say, I think these are the better Scramble City combiners, I think, in my opinion. So you get the head of the squid, and you just pull it out like that, and then you rotate it round thus, and that always makes me panic there. It's really tight, but it will hold. Then you take this whole leg assembly at the top here, rotate it to the back like that, get it out of the way. Take his tentacles and just push them back. And there, boys and girls, is Tentakill in his robot mode. Now you can get his gun. You can either leave it like that, in double barrel mode, or, so we can give him it like that. So just give him his double barrel gun. You can have it like that if you wanted to. Also with these as well, so you can take these apart, and then these can become guns because they've all got a peg. So, I mean, if you wanted to give him an extra bit of firepower, you could. Like that. So if you wanted to give him them each as well, you could. But I don't. So they just live out there. So, yeah, so what I'll do is, we'll take a close look at him. Take a look at his L face there. Tiny little, God, my fingernails are terrible, I do apologise. Yeah, the tiny little head there, which is pretty cool. His standard Scramble City head. Some nice Toy Hacks details going on there, which makes it pop, because, I know, that's the Toy Hacks detail, these were factory applied. Just gives him an extra bit of waist piece, it just makes it come alive, you know what I mean? I say most of the details carried over from Squidward mode. You've got some nice arms there, and his legs there. So there we go, that's Tentakill. So in terms of articulation, you can rotate his arms forward and backwards. They won't go 360 because of the kibble. In fact, I don't think they're designed to do that anyway. No, because once you get to there, it stops. His uni legs can do that, but that's more for transformation. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So we'll give him his double barrel blasters. So we'll give him his two guns. Thus. And he can happily pew-pew all afternoon. So there we are. So there's Tentakill. We'll just put you over there. And we'll take a look at Scalor, who is a coelacanth, I believe. Thought to be extinct for a lot of years. And I think they found one alive in like 1976, I think, off the coast of Madagascar. Yeah, so if they find these alive, what else is down there, you know, in the deep ocean? So yeah, so we'll just take the guns off. These are weird guns. I'll get onto them in a minute, but they're weird. So then we've got a nice coelacanth thing going on there. You've got some nice scales going on, which is hence his name, Scalor. I like the pink. Actually, this is coming off a lot more blue on camera than it is in natural light. It's a bit more turquoisey. This is coming off a bit more blue. Got some nice pink details there, nice big yellow eyes. It'd be nice if like these details have been picked out. You got some nice teeth going on. His jaw will open like so he can open his jaw. You got some nice detail on the feet there and on the tail. It'd be nice if these were painted pink to match that. But you know, you can't have everything, can you? And all that scale detail carries on into the tail as well. So he has articulation in this mode. Yes, like I say, you can open the jaw a little bit. You can rotate the arms up and down and the legs back and forth, because you know all fish need arms and legs, you know. So yeah, so there he is. He's pretty cool. I do like him. Yeah, he's the foul smelling blot of the bunch. Yeah, he doesn't like to be clean, if I remember rightly. Yeah, so he can turn into a gun as well. We'll do that. Bring this back in. And then we'll just rotate that out. And then basically put him into that position. And then rotate the legs at the back. And then come on under here, pull the head down. And then get the double barrel blaster. Now this is weird. So you've got you've got the two slots there and a peg there. So you can fit it in like that. Well, sorry about that. It just decided to yeet itself across the room. So anyway, yeah. So you've got the two pegs like that. So when you peg them together, it forms another double barrel blaster, which is fine. But at the back here, you've got another one, so you could do that if you really wanted to, so you can shoot upwards and forwards at the same time, you know. But it's a thing that you can do. So we just pop him into there, pop that into there like that. And I'd like to extend this one a little bit. So there's his gun mode, and again it fits on top of there. I'm not going to do it because it'll be here all fucking day, but it fits on top of the on the stand there, so it's just pretty cool. Ooh. So let's get rid of that again. So we'll just take him back to coelacanth mode, because it's just, you know, you can see proper transformation then. Yeah. So you've got some nice, this is a Toy Hacks decal, and these under here are as well. Just makes it look so much nicer. So to transform it into robot mode, you've got the pink section at the front, and you just pull it out, and then you rotate it back like that. Follow that down, get the tail, and put it over his back. And we're nearly done. Come in under here, pull out his little fists. Little fists. And there is Scalar in all his robot mode glory, yes. He's pretty cool. Let's check him out. Yes, he has got a bit of paint rubbing on his nose there. Looks a bit weird, to be honest. Yeah, because this guy serves as a foot, so he's borrowing a lot of weight. These Toy Hack stickers just look a lot better, but I didn't manage to get that one straight. I thought I did. You can see it zoomed in, but it's not too bad at a distance. He got the same details on his arms there, and he got some more details on his little feet, which is pretty cool. I wish there'd have been a sticker to cover the screw hole there, but you know, can't have everything, can you? Let's zoom this out. So in terms of articulation then, he can rotate his arms 360 degrees at the shoulder. He can bend at the elbow. That's a lot more than most of these scrambles that he gets. And that's your lot. Everything else is transformation. Again, you can give him his 2-barreled gun. Or I like to give him his, you know, dual-wheeled, because then he matches Scalar. And it's pretty cool. In fact, they're all double-wheeled except for... Oh no, Overbite and Nautalator are the only ones that don't dual-wield. So there we are. So you can dual-wield. And you can, again, join Tentakill, and you can pew-pew all afternoon too. So we'll take a look at Seawing. And here he is in his glory. Seawing is a manta ray, I think, or a stingray. I'm not exactly sure which. I think probably a manta ray. But yeah, you've got weapon storage under there, which is pretty cool. I like this. This is my favourite. I had this one as a kid for a long time, and the tail had broken off and it vanished into the ether. And I had Snaptrap as well. They're the only ones I had as a kid. They're, like I said, long since gone. So now I have the reissue set, so I'm really happy. You know, he's got feet like, you know, all manta rays should. Let's take a closer look at some of the details. Yeah, got some nice sticker details going on there. This is a new Toy Hacks one, which just gives him some extra, because this was a bit plain there. Some extra details on there. Nice big yellow eyes staring into the abyss at you, which is pretty cool. Some more details there. On the wings, you've got some claw things going on. I put the Decepticon symbols at an angle because I think they look better that way. Some details on the tail, a little spine there. But that's it. He does have articulation in this mode. He can open his mouth, he can go rah and rah, rah, rah. He can lift his wings up if you so choose. His legs can move back and forward, and he can move at the feet, and his tail can move up and down, but that's more for transformation. So not too bad, and I quite like this mode. This Seacon. Beast mode, there we go, that's the way I'm looking for Tony, come on. Yeah, I'm a bit wheezy, my asthma's decided to play up again. So that's fun. So we'll take him to weapon mode. So what we do is we disconnect these guns off the side, and you can reconnect them there. You've got some peg and posts there, and they just sort of click back into place. So we get that going on. And then what we do here is lift the wings up, and then pull out the head of the Stingray like that, so it becomes flush, and then that way you can fit the gun in like so, and then you rotate these up like so, and then there's his gun mode as well, which is pretty cool. I mean, I like the fact that these can turn into guns as well, which is really cool. Again, you would sit him on one of them, so you've seen that already. So there we are, there is Seawing, there we go, I can't think of his name. So we'll just take him back to beast mode, and then we can transform him proper, because it's nice to show the transformation off, isn't it? So there we are. So there he is back in his beast mode. So to take him to robot mode, we flip up the wings, push forward on these black bits of his head, and then rotate them, push them down, and then pull them as far forward as they'll go. So you're in this kind of position. Same for this side. Push that down, rotate that up, push that down again, and then just make sure it's all even Steven. There we go. Then we get what will become his arms, pull these down to become fists, and then take the tail, rotate that back, and there is Seawing in his robot mode. Very good. I like this guy as well. Let's take a closer look at his bonds. Pretty basic bonds. It'd be nice to paint his face, you know, a bit green maybe, or on the crest. I mean, at a distance it doesn't look too bad, but up close, you know, we've got some toy hacks going on there. No, they were factory, yeah. This one has a rude mode, but we'll get to that in a minute. We've got some nice sort of tech details underneath the wing there. You've got some wires and some tubing and stuff like that. And then you've got the same details on his legs there. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So, excuse me, he has rude mode. He can do that. Yes, he has a little bit of a rude mode. So in terms of articulation then, his arms should do a 360. Yes, they will, but these are really tight on mine. His legs can move forward and back, but that's more for transformation than anything else. So there he is, and we can give him his guns. Again, you can give him his, if you wanted to just give him one gun, you can, but I like to give him his dual wielder. You know, because why not, eh? There you go, it just looks really cool. So you can pew pew all afternoon with his buddies. You can go pew 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 pew, which is pretty cool. So we'll put him over there. Next, we're going to take a look at Nautalator. Yes, and here he is. He is a lobster or a crayfish. I'm not exactly sure. I think pretty sure lobster, but he's pretty cool. So we'll just take off his gun and give him the proper beast mode, which is that, which is very nice indeed. Let's just take some details in. We've got some nice sticker detail on the head there. We've got some nice panelling going on. We've got some nice details going on there. Nice big yellow eyes as well. Nice big claws. Unfortunately, they don't do anything. They're just claws. Nice sort of forelegs there, and you got some nice detail on the lobster tail. You got the spines and the exoskeleton there, and you got these like engine turbines going on. Same on there as well, which is nice. So yeah. Again, he has well, in terms of articulation, he can move his claws up and down. He can move his legs in and out. But that's more for transformation. And he can come to his mouth, and he can open his mouth. Now you've got two options when to arm him up. You can either open his mouth and put the gun underneath like that. So you've got that going on. Or like I had it earlier, if you lift the tail up just a touch and then put it in there like that, you've got like a mortar fire, which is pretty cool. Actually, I prefer that, to be fair. So he has a gun mode too. So again, you just rotate them out like that, and then you pull out this bit. If it comes out, come on, there we go. And then you just fold that in like that. How are we doing this? I've forgotten how to do this now. Oh yeah, that's it, yeah. You just basically turn him round and then you attach the gun to that bit. And there's his gun mode. Pretty cool. Actually, it's probably the weakest one. Although I do like to put him as the gun in robot mode, in super robot mode. So there we are. So there we are. Just put him back to beast mode, and then we'll take him to robot mode. Now you can take these off. It's best to take them off to take him to robot mode. Otherwise, you can't close the legs. So we'll just take them off. They're a bit hollow inside, but you know that's nothing new for Hasbro, is it? So move them out over there, and then you transform him. Pull down his tail, flip it around like so. Pull down the head like that, and then pull in the tail, the legs, and you've got this thing going on. And he's really cool. I do like him. You've got some nice. He's got a really nice head sculpt, actually. Let's see if it'll focus in. Come on. There we are. Yeah, you've got a real nice head sculpt there. Wish they painted the eyes in red, you know, but you can't have everything, can you? Yeah, this is a Toy Hack sticker there. Another Toy Hack Decepticon symbol. Some nice detailing in the chest there. And he's got quite the chest. Although his head is a little bit far back. He's got G1 Grimlock syndrome. If it had been here, it'd have been perfect. So there we are. There he is. Come on. There we are. In terms of articulation, he can rotate his arm up to there and back, and everything else is transformation related. So not much. But, you don't need much. If you can hold a gun, and you can point a gun at somebody, that's all you need, really, innit? So yeah, there's Nautalator. He's got a gun. He's only got one gun, but he's got 3 barrels on it, so he can, again, pew-pew all afternoon with his buddies. So we'll just stick him over there. And then we'll come to, throwing him around there, Jawbreaker or Overbite. Yeah, I think he was called Jawbreaker in the UK, and in America called him Overbite. Now, this is one of the glaring omissions with the reissue. This gun's supposed to stick under there, but it doesn't want to. The hole is a bit too big, so I'm going to have to get some clear nail varnish on there and add a layer of thickness so it'll stick in there. Also, this gun and his and this part are a little bit deeper purple in the original toy, but it is what it is. So this guy is a Overbite. That's it. This guy is I believe a Mako shark, of course with arms and legs. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it's a great white just on the shape of the head. I think this is either a Mako shark, I think, or a tiger shark. Could be one of either. But yeah, he's pretty cool. I do like it. Very sleek looking, apart from the legs and arms. But you've got to have something. And he's a monster, isn't he, as well? So yeah, he's pretty cool. Let's take some closer looks at him, shall we? Whoa, too far. Again, nice yellow eyes, matches the rest of the team. It's a nice Toy Hacks detail there as well. Fills in that cavity because that was really empty before. Gives him some extra details going on. Some nice details in the claws there. Again, you can open his mouth and you can dun. You've even got nostrils moulded in there, which is pretty nice. Then you've got some tech details going on there. Although my tail doesn't want to stick on, probably. Yeah, and you've got some tech details in the tail fin as well. Yeah, and then there's his little face. So let's take him to robot mode. Oh no, he's got a gun mode as well. Now, most people use him as the gun, but I tend to use him as an arm. But right, so to take him to gun mode, you basically rotate his legs back. I like to put them back like that. I leave the tail fin up because it's kind of like a sight. Pull this down, rotate this forward. A lot of people leave them up, but I pull them forward and it sort of acts like another, like another 2 barrels, and leave him extended. And he's pretty cool, actually. I mean, he's one of the better guns out of all of them, but still not the best, But yeah, it's not bad, not bad. So there's his gun. He's got a nice gun, actually. So yeah, so you can... We'll take him back to beast mode, and then we can... I ain't done articulation, have I? You can... His arms go back and forward. He can bend at what will become his knee. He can move his arms forward and backwards and stuff. His jaw can go rah, 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 as well, which is pretty nice. And you can futz with the tail a little as well. So to take this guy to robot mode, all we do is you extend that outwards and you rotate it up like that. You can take these off, but I'll leave them on. You fold away the tail fin like that. It'd be nice if it's split, but you know, it is what it is. Take the tail fin, rotate it around like that, and then I like to pull that in like that. Just gets it in a bit more tucked in. And then you pull out his little feet. Oh, I'm choking, sorry. And then you get his little arms, and thus he's in robot mode, yes. Very nice as well. Like I say, this you can tell this is the reissue from 2010, I think this came out. Yeah, because you've got this colour purple should be a lot darker. It's got a really nice face sculpt. Again, the paint's rubbing a little. I've had this since, like I say, 2010, I think. Got a Kapow toys. Auto assembly of all things. So yeah, he's got some extra Toy Hacks details there. Yeah, not too bad at all. Let's zoom this out. So yeah, in terms of articulation, he can rotate his arms at 360 degrees, but they are hindered by this kibble, so this one will rotate 360 degrees no problem. And he can bend at the elbow. And he only gets one gun. He gets a very nice gun. And he can fit it in his hand. And he can gun all day with his buddies, which I'll put there, which is pretty nice. And now, come to the leader. Snapdragon. No, not Snapdragon. Snaptrap. I can't even say it. Snaptrap, even. Or Steel likes to call him Kill Trumpet. He's a tortoise. Actually, he's a Blastoise. Yeah, with these pom-pom cannons, we'll get onto those in a minute as well. So we'll just take his gun off. He can store his gun like that as well as he can have an extra attack mode. So we'll take his gun off and we'll just take a look at him. He is very cool. Let's zoom this in. Let's zoom it in. Again, matching the rest of the team. He's got some lovely yellow eyes and he can open his jaw quite wide, actually. Actually, I think he's supposed to be a snapping turtle. So, I believe a freshwater creature, not a sea creature. You know, because, you know, Hasbro. Yeah, you got some nice Toy Hacks details there. Got some nice one there. Yeah, I'll get onto that in a minute. You got a nice detail there. I do like the sort of Poseidon thing going on. If it'll zoom in. If it'll focus. Yeah, it's sort of like lightning strike, sort of Poseidon-y thing going on there, which matches the one on his tail as well, which is a new sticker, which is very nice indeed. Yeah, I like the overall look. I like the tech details you got going on there. Sort of implies like engine and components and stuff. Bit bare on the back. I love his shell, which is really nice. I love these protrusions there, which is very nice. But overall, very good indeed. Like I say, you can get his main gun, which just fits on top like so. Sorry about that, I was rudely interrupted by the Alexa there. I've just had new internet put in, well, a while back now, and just haven't had a chance to reconnect it, but there we go. So yeah, so you can attach his guns, you can have a gun on there. It does rotate as well, you can make it sort of like a walking tank, essentially. So, I'll just take that off just for now. And you notice this, and he's got the two big guns, and if you do that, he can pom 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 pom, which is pretty cool. I like that. But like I say, Blastoise from Pokemon, yeah, very good. So this doesn't have a gun mode. Let's take him to robot mode. So what we do first is we just take off the back of the shell, and then we rotate these legs up and back like that. So for this side, you can rotate them up and over his back like that. Then you take what will become obviously his legs round like so. Like so. Let's just you pull out these little heel spares because he's very back heavy. There we go, and we just adjust it like so. Then we come to what will become his arms. They've got a bit of automorph. You see this black piece there? They'll hit this little lip on this bit, and as you rotate it, which is really cool, his fist pops out. Let's do it again this side. Are you ready? So you rotate it around, and his fist pops out. That's cool. Oh, listen to those ratchets. Listen, you don't get that anymore, do you? Oh, ratchet joints. And to complete the look, rotate this down, and boom, there's his head. Now, like I said, this is the reissue. The original one's got a black head. I'm still in two minds about painting it black, but it still looks good anyway. So let's zoom him in, check some details. Let's have a closer look at his noggin. He's got a very nice face. Like I say, I wish it was in black, but you know, you can't have everything. Got some nice details going on his chest. It's lovely neon pink, with even neon pinker, if that's even a word. Good, but it works well with the sort of teal. Like I say, it looks more blue on camera than it does in real life. It looks a lot more green. But yeah, he's really cool, and you've got some nice details going on there. Yeah, it's very nice indeed. Very, very nice. So zoom him out. Boom. There we go. There he is in robot mode. Now you've got a number of options with this guy. You can get the turtle shield, and you can rotate these up all the way, and you come out to one of these sections here, lift it out, you put it on either arm. You've got the combiner joint, and you can connect it to his arm. That's the wrong side. It should be that one. And you can give him a shield, which is pretty nice. Then you can get his lovely sword. Now, this is one of the best things about this set, because the original sword is like this colour pink, but this has been lovely and chromed, and it just looks fantastic. So you can give him his sword like that, and then you can give him his big fuck-off gun. Now, that is a gun, isn't it, boys and girls? I'm dropping it. That is a gun. That's don't fuck with me, boys, isn't it? And then you can give him his gun, and he is just armed to the teeth. And I love it, it's great. And articulation. Nothing at the head, nothing at the waist. The legs are more for transformation than anything. You can do a 360 degree at the shoulder, technically, but it is kind of hindered by the kibble there. And you can bend at the elbow. So he's not too bad, actually. He's very nice indeed. So, yeah, there is Snaptrap in all his G1-y goodness. And there they are as a whole team, and don't they look fantastic together? They really do. This is one of my favourite Combiner sets, and everybody misses him as well. Whenever he goes, "Oh, who's your favourite Combiner?" I always chime in with, if it's not Leo Kaiser, it's Pirannacon. Yeah, so I really like these guys. They are one of the best Combiner teams, I think, because it's the cohesion works really well with the colours, because they're all the same colours. And that's what makes it a better team. You know, don't get me wrong, I do love Bruticus and do love Menasor and do love the others. It's just the fact that they gel as a cohesive unit because of the same colour scheme. Like the Dinobots is a prime example of that as well. Even though they do not combine, they will never combine in this house. The Dinobots do not combine. They're hard enough as they are. Anyway, so let's take this guy to Pirannacon mode. Shall we let's? Now, who shall we pick as the gun? Let's pick him as the gun, because everybody picks him as the gun. So we'll just get him out of the way just for now. So, we'll take Seawing here, and we'll get rid of the guns. And then we just basically flatten his legs out like that. Rotate these down like so. And he'll become a leg. And we've got a nice foot pad for him there. Done in pink. You've got these like big claws there. This is the left one, so we'll make him the left leg. One thing about Pirannacon is the pins are in the middle, the pegs are in the middle, whereas all the others are slightly off to the side. So we'll give him the honour of being a foot, and we'll just put him there. Same with Nautalator. I forgot his name for a second there. Take off his gun, slide that down, and we'll make him the other foot as well. There we go. So we've got both the feet ready to go, which is pretty nice. Actually, no, we'll make him an arm because of the way his head is. It's just slightly bit back. We could put him that way, actually. Yeah, let's put him that way. Yeah, let's make him, still keep him a foot, but let's put him that way on. Like that. Okay, so we will make him an arm. So we'll just take off his guns, rotate his fists back in, rotate them up like that, pull it out down his head, and pull out the tail like so. Let's make him the left arm, which is pretty nice. And then same for him. So we'll just disconnect those, and then pull his back on over his head like so. And then we've got an arm as well. Now where's the other fist? It was here. Ah, it is there. I found it. Just under all the piles of bits there. There we go. And there's the other arm, which is pretty nice. So we'll disconnect the sword and the gun, and we'll take off the shield, because now we basically do this. Just get his arms out of the way, get his legs, and then pull out like so. So we're into this position. Then with this, you pull out the other one of those, and then straighten these out, and becomes the chest piece, and it just fits on there. You've got these little notches there, and they will fit on the underside of those. So you just attach it like so, and then boom, it's on. And then you just adjust these however you like. I tend to just do that. Right, let's get him all armoured up then. So we'll make him a foot, and we'll put him on this side. So for this side, put him on this side. Boom. There we are. His legs were straight there. There we are. There we are. We've added a third dimension because this guy's going to get tall. So we'll put the arm in this side, and then the arm in this side, and then get everything right. Pull down his legs a bit there. There we go. Then we get the head, which was here. There it is. Got a really nice head sculpt actually. Again, it looks a bit more blue in the camera. I do like the fact they match the eyes. Everybody's got yellow eyes, which is quite nice. And I do like the big faceplate there. That just simply fits over his head. Boom. And there he is in his fucking massive, giant Super Warrior mode. So now we'll bring in Overbite here. We'll take him to gun mode. So basically, just get these out of the way like so. Like so. Move that down. Move that down as well. Move that up. Keep these down like so. Give him his gun. And then in his hands, as you can see, they've got combiner parts as well. So you can fit him in there like that. And you get a Assault Target Master, which is pretty cool. Let's see if I can raise this up. There we are. Now he does get a little bit top heavy, so we'll actually, there we are. Now you can give him his other gun as well, that fits in there, but we're going to give him his fucking lovely sword. There it is. And then we'll just fit that in his hand. Boom, there he is in all his glory, his undersea warrior mode. It's just fantastic. I love this guy. It does have articulation, but mine is really loose, particularly the connector joints at the shoulders. They'll stay there, it's just that we start messing with it, they get a bit, uppity, I believe is the word. That's better, like that. There we are. That's a bit better, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, he's really cool. I do like this guy a lot. I keep saying it. I've sort of said during this video review. Yeah, he's really cool. Actually, if you do it like that, you get a little bit more height out of him, and he becomes a bit more stable as well. There we are. He says, and then falls down. No, there he is. He's just absolutely fantastic. one of the best combiners there is. Fucking hell, it's all over the place. Because you're fighting me because I'm on screen. That's it. There we go. Yes, now they have... oh, sorry, my asthma's really kicking in today. Yeah, so they have reissued this a couple of times. So obviously there's the original G1. There's the Beast Wars King Poseidon, which has all of these in rust, but it doesn't come with Nautalator. And then they did, I think it was, is it Sam's Club reissue a few years ago, which was like sort of the bright yellow and darker colour ones, which I won't mind getting. If I see one at TFN, I'll get it. Yeah, so that's me. That's Pirannacon. Again, weird, because piranhas are freshwater fish, but, you know, Pirannacon sounds cool. So yeah, so there's me, there's Pirannacon. If you like what I do, hit like, share and subscribe. I'm only 31 away from 1,000. Come on, let's get the big 1,000 before TFN. Big shout out to Patriot Prime for letting me on SitRep about a week or so ago, which was a lot of fun. And a big shout out to all my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, it means so much. And if you're in a position to help out the channel, please check out my Patreon. Links are in the description to all my socials as well. And if you think I deserve it, you know, why don't you add, you know, £1, and you can have your name in the credits, which is pretty cool. So thank you, and I'll catch you all very soon. Bye for now.